Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to our 12th stream at all on the 9th of July 2021. It is 2027 UTC plus 0. And friends, how are you doing? Huh? Let's party a little bit. I hope you have had a great week. Hope you're having a great time on this Friday night. I know, I wasn't here yesterday. I know. But today, we are here together. I hope you all are doing great. I would love to hear how your weekend was. How your week was, and how your plans for the weekend are. This would be the right constellation of the idea I have in my mind. There is a reason why I wasn't here yesterday. It's not that I have forgotten everything, no. Exactly the opposite, actually. I was thinking so much about how we should go on and what I should show the next. And if it would be at all interesting what I want to show. That I wasn't so sure anymore. But anyway. Today I have prepared a little bit more things, definitely more. But as usual, everything depends on what you guys are going to do, what you guys are wanting and hoping. It's quite not bad. I like the music. So, though we are still probably not everyone who wants to be here at the moment, we do not have any drops, and I think we can finally start. Right? Right. By the way, this music is making me bumping. That's all we're going to do today. Those are all my plans. Just partying. But it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Oh. So don't judge me too much. Actually, I was quite surprised when I saw that Trovo was recommending to come in when I started the stream, and it was doing it like, "Hello, your babe is online. Your favorite babe is online." I thought, that's quite impressive to start an introduction. Maybe I should do the same. I still really would like to hear how you guys are doing. That was it. Right. So, the plans for today. As usual, we are going to start with our beautiful, beautiful overview, which is not as beautiful as I would like that it would be, but at the moment, it is at least something that gives us a structure, something that we can together build on, together take a look on, and probably soon even together work on. So, the plans for today, I haven't written them down yet. Or probably I did. So changes to the streams before. The good thing was that we were not banned on Nemo.tv. It's already a good thing, right? I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that I have written them an email. Not sure. Maybe they just thought it's enough. It's enough banning. It's enough of banning. Then, we are going to have today probably a structured talk, but not really a structured talk, more. We're going to talk about the Fund Hope and we are going to talk especially about this part, the transparent showing of the current fund value. This is something that is, of course, especially a point which is just a like a gathering of information from different platforms. As I said, I have had many thoughts about how we are going on, how the big steps are going to be, but at the moment I just would like to show you what we already have. That is actually the plan for today. So today we are going to take a look on the current share value. So which shares we are already owning in the Fund of Hope. And in this moment I also have to say that the funds, the shares which are currently in the fund are not really representative to that idea what we have talked about yesterday. This criteria which every further share has to definitely have, something like don't have anything to do with military, doesn't have anything to do with with military, and it has to be as sustainable as possible. Those were the first two very important criteria which I think most of you are going to admit to agree with. But some of those shares which are already in the fund are simply things from the past, from my history. It were shares which I just more or less I just bought because I just wanted to test the platform, how high the fees really are, and also how it is all managed. And so this is what I want to tell you right away before we are going to take a close look on the statistics, on the values and the companies which we own as a share, of course, as a share. So this is what we're going to do, the share value. Maybe we're also going to take a current value of the cryptocurrency. Here I have to say they're coming together very different parts as well. So first of all, I'm in the cryptocurrency already since I think 4 years or 5 years, and if some of you may know that at this time actually the whole market has risen a lot. Almost every cryptocurrency was just rising, especially in this year about a few 100%, most of them. And so many of them I have bought years ago, and they have risen quite a lot. But I have invested, when I was investing in them years ago, I put in there probably just about 300 or 400 euros. But anyway, let's first take a look on the current share value, right? What do you think about that, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that? Is that what we are going to do? Yes. Uh-huh. Till then, I just wanted to take a look if everything really is working, if we are online. The chat is working. Probably it is. Maybe it is. So, alright, let's take a look on what I have prepared already a little bit. It is absolutely not perfect yet. It is something that we are going definitely to improve. It is just a first overview of how we can show the things that we want to show. So here at this Google Doc, it consists of many parts, but we are going to focus today on the shares part and on probably the cryptocurrency, and we will see how it's going to be. So, as you can see, those are the things which we already have in our font. This is a cryptocurrency. We are going to put that in another part, in another slide, but for now we can take and leave it here first. Because, as I said, I was just preparing this table. I started preparing it yesterday, probably yesterday morning. So there are still many informations not as good as I would like them to have. Right? So what do we have here? We have the following companies at the moment. We have Next Era Energy with the short sign FB3. Next Era Energy, as the name already almost tries to show, is a company which is in the energy sector, and this is how it looks. Next Era Energy, the logo. And the important part about that is that they are very strong in the renewable energy part. Maybe we can actually, why not giving this whole thing some informations, maybe like homepage. Why not? If we are already there, let's put it in. Maybe we are going later to sort it out, which information we need, which is making the overview less good, which is making it better, right? So Next Energy homepage, we're going to take a look a little bit on that. It is a company which is based in the USA, and as I said before, well, they say they are the world's largest producer of wind and solar energy. As I remember, they are actually even quite big. So those are the stats. They're in the top 20 of world innovation, 50 to 55 billion investments they have planned. But as usual, of course, homepages are showing very pretty pictures and pretty stats. Today we're going not to take a look, a very deep look into everything, but just an overview because as I said, the companies which are in the fund are at the moment probably not the best suited, though Next Era Energy is one of a candidate which will remain in our fund even if we have implemented the principles which I have talked about earlier. So, but in any way, it is definitely a company which is well, let's say like a company with big potential, especially in the times right now. Here we are, by the way, on TradingView. On TradingView, and I know here is going on quite a lot of stuff, very many informations and statistics. Not everyone is used to that, and we are definitely going to talk more about everything what is going on the technical analysis of charts like this. This is a chart, something like that is called chart. Here we can see basically the price movements of the share of Next Era Energy. That is what is going on, what we can see here on this chart, right? But what we are going to focus on at the moment is that was the point when I was buying it in December 2020, and actually it had a very big rise after that, about as you can see 16%. And yes, here's already something that I can tell you. It would probably have been better if I would have already sold it, but this is already something in which we are going to improve. Those trades have been done not automatically, because I'm telling this and saying this because we are planning to improve our systems of trading in a way that many things are going to happen as automatic as possible. So why I'm saying this? Because if we would have done that automatic, probably somewhere here it would have sold our share. But we still have it, and it's not bad, because it's giving us definitely still dividends, and we are actually in the plus at the moment, more or less. But we are going to see this more in our table, because what we can see in our table, and this is something we are going to put away at the moment. What we can see in our table is this. So we have bought this share, just one share, yes, for at the price of 62.64 euro, with a fee of 1 euro. By the way, this is the trading platform Trade Republic. And now I'm thinking, actually I can also show you already something that is probably or maybe interesting for you as well. Because we have affiliate links to Trade Republic, which are going to be good for you and for the fund. So if you are going to use this referral link, you are going to get something, 15 euros of something, I think. Let's take a look how it's work. So referral, let's take a look if it works at all. So in German, oh, by the way, but I think Trade Republic does work just in Germany at the moment, but I'm not sure, I have to say. But if you are in Germany and if you want to trade, if you want to buy shares by yourself, and if you don't have a account on Trade Republic yet, then just use this link which I have here and which I'm going to post also in the chat so that you can use it. And then you are going to receive 15 euros. So I think that is something quite cool. Why not, right? You're going to receive 15 euros, and I don't know what I'm going to receive by that. Maybe also 15 euros, but I don't think so. Would be quite much. So it's like a little bit advertisement, probably. Maybe I should even call it like that. Sorry for that. I wanted to check something, but we're going to do that later. So, Trade Republic, and we have bought there 1 share of Next Era Energy. So the purchase price, if we are counting share price plus fee, was 63.64. And I have made here a formula which is using the Google Finance information, so that here in this formula the current value is always up to date. Or to be more precise, it's going to be updated every 20 minutes. So this is the current price of 1 share. So if you take a look, we bought it at 62.64, and now it's at 62.90. So it's actually a increase of 0.42% since I have bought it. As I said, there would have been definitely better times I could have sold them on better times, definitely. But it is still not bad that we are having it. If we are comparing it, so yeah, it was rising 0.042%. But we also have to account something that I haven't written here down yet, and what we're going to do now is that this share has given us some dividends. Yes, this share and Next Era Energy has given us 2 times a dividend, and this dividend was, as we can see, 0.32 cents in euro, I assume, right? Are we on euro? I think we are. Yes, we are on F. Oh, you can see this, right? Yes, we are on the Frankfurter Stock Exchange. This is the short sign for that. So this is in euro, and it has given us 1 time 32 cents and 1 time 31 cent. This is something what I want to write down in our calculation, which is in this point not as automatic as I would like it to have, but we're going to write it down. What is that? Oh, because I haven't written an equal sign. So what we can see now is that we have had in total a dividend of 63 cents per share, but we just have had 1 share, so 63 cents is what we got. And if we're taking this in account, we can see that we are still a little bit in a minus, because this thing here is also considering the fee which we have paid. Otherwise, of course, it would be not wise to sell something if we are still in a minus, right? So that is what this all different percentages mean. Here we can see the difference between the price on which we bought it. So the share price, we bought it, and to the share price at the moment. of course, this would be already an increase again in value. But if we are considering also the fees we have paid, then we are in a minus of -1% at the moment. But if we are considering also the dividends we have had, the 63 cents, then we are almost even. So we almost are going to have a gain. Many things are going to look quite bad at the moment. Why? Because we have had a very big rise in January, and after that everything was going down quite down, especially in May. As usual, sell in May and go away, but we didn't sell and we are still in, and it's not the worst share we can have. This is something I can tell you definitely. It is very probable going to rise, though in the next days it's going to fall. By the way, I have to say this is not a consulting. I'm not a consultant of shares, and so everything that you buy or sell is on your own risk and with your own thinkings and decision making. I'm not a consultant. Right, so I would say we're then going on. So at the moment, this is the situation with NextEra Energy. This is what we are having in the fund. Then we have had Gladstone Investments as a share as well, but it is not just like it's not by accident green, because we already have sold it. We bought it at the price in October last year with a share price of €8.90, and we sold it on a share price at 11.31. We sold it at a share price of 11.31, but because we have bought just two of the shares, we have had a 25% of increase. So if we would have invested €1,000 in this, then we would have now €1,250. But or to be more precise, I bought just 2 shares and sold them, and now we have a gain just of €3.78. Whoa, let's take a look on this. There the light, it wants to be with us. Be with us. Oh light, be with us. Funny light. So, as I said, so we have a gain of €3.78. This is something we have already sold in May. Maybe we are going to buy that again, because it is, by the way, a rate as well. I've told you a little bit about rates in the stream before. Rates are, just to memorize, a rate is also a share of a company, but the difference is that they are in the real estate market. So, for example, Gladstone Investment is in. We can take a look on that, so that I'm not going to tell you wrong things. We are going to take a look on. I think that was. Where is it? Here it is, right? Gladstone, yes, Gladstone Investment. Oh, it is going down. So maybe we are going to buy it soon, by the way. So Gladstone Investment is definitely a real estate investment point, and I wanted to show you that they are in the. Can we see that here? I think we can't see that here, right? Yeah, as we can see, this is the short description of Gladstone Investments. So Gladstone Investment is a publicly traded business development company that seeks to make equity and secured debt investments. They are investing in companies and small and middle companies, and because they are in a principle of a rate, they're using the money which they're getting from the shares to invest in companies. And because of this specific system in companies, and especially in real estate again, they are forced by law to give every month, really every month, a share, a dividend. And that's also what we can see here. The time we have had it, we received 3 times a dividend. What I would say is quite cool. So every month, 5 to 6 cents. Quite cool. Oh, by the way, we bought it here and sold it here. Right, that is more precise because I'm showing you. So every month, about 6 cents. What is very great. That is how it was. And it looks like it's going to fall down a little bit. And we are actually probably going to buy that. If it is going to this, so about 11.65, I think we are going to see how the MACD, by the way, this is a indicator which I'm using very likely, and the ADX and the I. For someone who's interested in that, we can talk about that definitely deeper, but at the moment I can tell you that if it's going down further, and the MACD especially is going down further, then it is something that I would consider to buy. Again, I'm not a consultant, and every decision you are making in buying or selling should be in your own interest and with your own thoughts. But we're going on. So that was a company which we were very successful with, right? At least in percentages, right? I mean, we have had just two shares of it, so we gained just €3.78, included with the dividends. It was not such a very big gain, but still, right? If you would have more, for example, €100, or it would be already €125. If it would be €1,000, if we would have invested in Gladstone Investment, then we would already have €1,250. This is what these percentages are telling us. And as I said, those are the current values. This is updated every minute by this Google Sheet and the Google Finance formula. So this is a share which was in our fund, and now we're going to the next one, Ballard Power. Some of you may now scream, "Oh no, he's one of this hydrogen who was on the hydrogen train, which was going up." But I have to say, I bought it quite early, so before these very big, before it was on a very high. So as you can see, before this big hype, I bought it here. It would have been very smart, I have to say again, if I would have been watching on this closer, because I just bought it, and at this moment I wasn't so involved, and I haven't had enough time really to take always the look that is necessary to find the perfect moments to sell. So, but still we can see we bought it here. We could have gained about just 117%, 170%. So it actually doubled in value, and we could have made a very big profit. But, well, I did not sell there, and we still have it. And I would say it is still not the worst thing to have. The development of the hydrogen market is unclear. It is not absolutely sure that it is going to rise in the next days. I would say it is at the moment on the brink of decision. As we can see here, it is probably going down in the next time. So this is something we're not going to sell soon. We're going to wait till it is really rising, and I think the hydrogen market is definitely something that is going to come closer into the interest at the moment, when actually every country has to use less and less fuel, so like oil and gas and so on, in order to decrease their carbon dioxide taxes, which are probably going to come, I assume. And even if the taxes in other countries are not going to come, in Germany and in some countries they are definitely going to be, there's already a decision that they are going to be included in the price, in the fuel price. So this is why we are having Ballard Power's system in our fund at the moment. It was not the worst buy, it was not the best buy, but it was definitely not the best sell. It would have been better to sell it on the peak, because especially on Ballard Power, it has been just one time very profitable as a company itself. All the other times it is still making a loss. And we will going to see here, it's probably going to be again a loss. Quite a big one, actually, even quite a big one. But we will see what's going to be afterwards. So this is something we are having in our fund. What we are going to have to consider is, as I said at the beginning of everything, of all the streams, the Fund of Hope and everything that is going to happen here, and what we are going to use to buy, which is going to be in the fund, it is something that is going to take probably my whole life till it is really going to be in a way that is giving really the society something back. It is going to take a time. I have to say, of course, it depends on every one of you. Every one of you can help. Every one of you can, first of all, be here with us, taking a look on what we are doing, taking a look on what we can improve in order to simply be better together, right? But also be better together in a way that this fund is going to have more success, and is going to be able in future to give something back to the society. That is the point about the Fund of Hope, and this is something why I have decided that I really definitely going to do this, even if it's going to take my whole life and even more than that. This is definitely something that is going to be useful as long as the monetary system is going to stay the way it is. But this is something we are going to talk about later. So, but maybe if we have already started gathering information, why not let's Gladstone investment. I would like to also go to the side, to the homepage of the company. Wait, but Gladstone investment is not gain, right? They are different one. No, it's not gain. It is... No. Wait, it's not gain. Because it's called... Is it gain? No, it's not gain. It's the wrong one. That is exactly the wrong one. Because it is called... Where was it? No, here. Gladstone Investment Corp with EG3 it's called. Alright. Can I actually EG3? The problem was that, yeah, Google doesn't know it. That was the problem. But we're going EG3. It is EG3. And that's not the thing. It's not what I wanted. So EG3. Gladstone Capital Corporation. Is that no? It's also not the right thing, is it? Why is that not the right thing? It's also not the right thing, I think. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Wait. I think that looks better. I think maybe this could be it. So, is it called Glad? Is it? Let's take a look. Gladstone Capital. I think this is probably it. Price 11.51. 11.51. No, I think it's not right. Because the price should be... Oh, maybe it's right. No. Yes. Maybe it is. No, yes, maybe it is. I think it is. It is right. But if it is right, maybe we can use Glad as information. Yeah, Glad is in USD, that is the thing. And that is then not right, but it's called EG3 and Glad as well. Let's write it that way. We're not going to use the information because we're not going to use the current share price information of Google, because this price is simply the price which we have had when we were selling it. So it is a fixed price. It's not going to change anymore, right? Because we have sold it already. That's why we are going to leave it right like that. So, but what I would like to take a look on is if we are still online, if still everything is working. This is something that I would like to do now and then. Alright, this looks good. Everything looks fine so far. This looks good too. All right. Here's everything fine as well. Just taking a short look on if everything is working. Alright. This looks good. Alright. Okay, so we're going on. We are going on in this very exciting topic. With everyone watching us. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, guys. It's important. Yep, it is. I can tell you. Alright, so that is about the Gladstone Investment Corp. But we were already at Ballard Power. So that's why I would like to Ballard Power. They probably should have. Oh, they have an invoice from Indian and contract with Indian. That's cool. That's good. Here are about 315 songs, and it feels like we are hearing just 4 or 5 of them. So now I have turned on the shuffle mode. Alright. Alright. Okay, so Ballard Power. I would like to have Ballard Power homepage. They do have a homepage, right? I hope they have Ballard. That it is. Let's take the homepage. Here for life. We deliver fuel cell power for sustainable transit. Alright. Alright, alright. Here for life. Here for life. Wow. Well, what do I have to say about Ballard Power? They are producing, I think, not just fuel cells, but fuel cells are their main product, if I can remember that right. But anyway, we're going on. As I said, we're going to take a closer look to every company the moment when we're going to dive deeper in possible companies which we are going to buy next. Right? This is what I would like to do. So we're just gathering information. If we are already here. Oh, now comes a very, very sad story. The very sad story about the German Commerzbank. Why it is such a sad story? Because first of all, I have to say yes, I am using Commerzbank myself, or to be more precise, one of their daughters, the Comdirect Bank. But the very sad story begins when I bought one share, and we're going to take a look when I bought it, because this is an information which we do not have here at the moment, but we probably should have here. Here, if we're going to take a look on wow, finally a little bit new music here. That's good. I like it. So, new music. And we are going to take a look on Commerzbank. The funny thing is, I bought a Commerzbank share and thought, man, it can't be that it is going to decrease further and further, right? But it did decrease further and further. That was at the very beginning of my trading starts. Was sometimes in 2019 and 2018, I think, the first one. Right? Wait, where is it? Yeah, I think this was the first one, yeah. It was in about the 25th of April, really, 2019. It was one of the first which I was buying on the Trade Republic app. After I bought my first share at all, BMW, on Commerzbank, on the platform of Commerzbank. That is also quite a sad story, but with, I think, a happy ending, definitely. And actually, Commerzbank is not as bad anymore as well, because we have bought it on 25th April 2019, one share, if I can remember that right. We bought one share there, right? Have I written that down? Yeah, so Trade Republic, one share. Let's write it here too. 25th. It's buy, that's called. Let's do it all in German now. For 8.66, so €1 fee. That is what we're going to write down in our. That's what we're going to write down here. So the 25th, what was it? April 2019. And the buy price was, what was it? 7,658. 7,658. And the fee was €1, yes. That is right. But we even have had a dividend after that. We have a dividend of fully 20 cents. It's amazing. I think it's amazing. Please tell me that it's amazing. Because I know it's bad. It's very bad. So we have bought there one share. And as we can see, it was going down so deep afterwards. Look at this. Look at this. How deep it was going. I mean, we bought it here, and it was going down about 60%. No, I haven't sold it. Why should I? I was trying out, and actually probably it was good that I was selling it, because it is actually rising. Since last March, last April, last May, let's say like that, it is rising again. So probably it was good that we haven't sold it right there, right somewhere there, but are waiting till it maybe comes up again. I have to say I'm using the MACD quite often, and I think it is a very good indicator. And I have used it in a way that we have sold our second mistake. Because my second mistake, I have to say, it was just my mistake. Because I have bought even 2 other shares also on Trade Republic. Because what? Why? Because I wanted to try, if I'm buying 2 shares, is it still going to be €1 fee? And yes, it was. So that was why I was doing that. I was just really testing the platform, how it really works. Trade Republic, the Trade Republic app just came out in this year at this moment. I think I was one of the first who got the invitation to use it. So I was just trying it out. So please don't judge me too harsh. Right? But we're going on. We are going on our little adventure, and what we can find is that we have bought on the 1st of August 2019. We have bought on the 1st August 2019, so 4 month, really? 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 That is 4 months later? Yeah, it was 4 months later. It felt actually as if it was right the same day or something, but it appears like not. So we have bought 2 other shares at the price of 6.216. 6.216 for 1 share. And that means that the purchase price was 13.43. That is exactly what we are having here as well, 13.43. And well, we actually have already sold it. Yes, friends. We have sold it. We did not receive any shares for that. No, we didn't. But we have sold it. And at the price of, right before it was going down, because this time I was watching. As you can see here, that is actually a very good indicator. After such a big climb, it simply has to fall. That is almost the rule which is implying always everything has to come down back on the ground after rising up. Yeah, that is the rule. That is the rule we are using, not just in physics, but also here in the wild market of shares, cryptocurrency, and everything else. Everything moves in intervals, in cycles, in a way, in waves. Yeah. I'm just feeling the music. It's getting later and later. And I'm realizing right now that I have to do Japanese if I wanna have still my streak, remain my streak, and this is something I really would like to do, yes. If you're asking like this. So what we can tell you is that we have sold. We have sold those 2 shares on the we have sold it on the 28th of May. 28th of May at a price of 6682. 6682. Right? That is when we have sold it. That means though that we have a loss of €1, I have to admit. So it sounded like a happy end probably, but I forgot about this €1, to be honest. And I didn't want to risk that we still would have 3 shares of a company which I not really want to support anymore, to be honest, at the moment. They have their problems. Banks are going to have to change their main view on how they are going to work in future. And we will see how it's going to be, right? It's not by accident that I'm very deep in the cryptocurrencies, though it feels It's more like by accident, more or less, that it is really such a big part of the fund, which you are going to see later, because the biggest part is really cryptocurrency, because it simply has risen by itself. It's much. Still a lot higher than when I was investing in it. So that is one of the good things. Right, so we have solved that. We have made a loss. We have made a loss. That is what we have to admit. As I said, everything is going to be absolutely... well, that is very red. Everything is going to be absolutely transparent. You're going to see everything what we are doing. And that's why I wanted to show you also this bad trade. Something like that is not going to happen that often anymore because of many reasons. The buying time was very bad when I was buying it. And I'm simply... The principle of the Commerzbank is as well not something on which we were... Twilight! Who is there? Hello, Twilight. How great to see you. How are you, my friend? It is such a beautiful surprise at such a late time. How are you? And Twilight is writing, the cryptocurrency world is too dark for me. Yeah, it is foggy there. It is very foggy, and together I think we are going to have a very brave ship of hope. And together we're going to take everything, we're going to have everything what it takes to go through the stormy weather of the cryptocurrencies and the world which is lying in front of us. So I understand you. I understand that that not everything is going to be obvious with the cryptocurrency. And there are a lot of and many question marks. But I think with your help and the help of the others, and also I do know a little bit already about the cryptocurrency things, and we will see how we are going to handle everything. That is why we are here, right? Together Better is about trying to gather people which are probably from absolute different backgrounds, places of the world, languages, and we are simply going to try to together be better. Yeah, I hope so too. Twilight is writing, how's your day been? So my day was, I have to say and to admit, it was so-so. So-so, if I may say. I wanted to start as yesterday actually, and you may have noticed that I did not stream yesterday because I was preparing this, what probably looks like a lot of information which is not clear yet, and I understand, because if you are going to take a look the first time on all those things, you are going to say, what the, right? And I was preparing, I wasn't sure how interesting it's going to be, but today I just decided I'm going to show you everything what we have so far. Though even it looks not so interesting right now, it is going to be important. That is why I was also thinking a lot about that. And actually you are one of the reasons why I did start today the stream, because I thought, man, Twilight is maybe still waiting on us, that we are going to be here tonight, streaming, watching, doing strange stuff. And also I need your help in Japanese today as well, what we should do in the next 15 minutes, because I otherwise lose my Duolingo streak. I don't want to lose it. But please, Twilight, tell me, how was your day? It is really, I was looking forward to talk to you again. So please tell me, how was your day? How was the day before as well? Twilight writes, I see you have done a lot, even though I understand nothing. If you have questions, I can describe. It's actually not that difficult. It's just a lot. It's a lot of information, probably on the first glance, but it's not that difficult. So basically, I'm going to read first, because she's writing that it is sweet, but actually he's sweet as well. So she's writing, lol, that's so sweet. What does OFC means? Maybe I'm getting too old. What does it mean? Of course, OFC, does it mean of course? Of course. I have to admit, I'm very bad with the short. I know lol. That is something I do know. But it's also about 10 years already used. Yeah, okay. OFC means of course. Huh. So I'm not that far. I'm not that old. Yeah, as I said, and Twilight is writing, I was waiting for your stream. And actually, as I said, I'm probably just streaming today because I thought, if Twilight is waiting, I don't want to let you wait. So you're one of the reasons I'm here right now, probably. Otherwise, I probably would have first finished everything and then thought, man, it is something that I don't want to show, it is too complicated. Probably like that. So thank you very much that you are here. That is filling me up with energy again, even at this time. And I even tried to remember the words we have learned together, like Natse or Hare. I remember them because you taught me them, right? Yeah. So. Your day was really productive, Twilight. That sounds great. So productive in a fun way, or have you done something, I don't know, maybe learning or building something, or you have involved by yourself in something, maybe learning Japanese as well. Would be interesting to hear in which part of your life you have been so productive. If you want to tell about that, of course. I would be really a pleasure to hear more about it. Twilight is writing, it's not that complicated because you have done such a huge chart. You mean it's not complicated for me, right? Yeah, but as I said, basically, if you want to hear the short story, here we can see which shares, so shares of companies, like probably you know BMW, for example, right? BMW, the car manufacturer, like the Brum Brum with the quite good cars. We in the fund have now a share of that. To be more precise, I bought it already quite a long time ago, but still. So those are the shares we are having in our fund. And here we can see when we have bought them, on which price we have bought them. That's what we are seeing here. And also if we have sold them already, like in those cases with Gladstone Investment and Commerzbank, we can see how much we have gained. That is actually everything what it is about. Yeah, it shows every aspect because, as I said, it should be useful, not just for you, maybe for those people who are going to take a look on that, but also for me, because I want to have this overview for myself actually as well. But as I said, it's just an overview which we are going to involve. I want it someday that it's going to be maybe easier for new people especially, but well, right? So I hope it's not so strange. So Twilight writes, yep, I learned lots of new words and grammar rules in Japanese and improved my vocabulary in English. That sounds great. I have to bow because this is really something I very respect. It is so great if you are using your time to improve in any way you like, especially if it is something that is definitely going to help you in future. Every word that you are learning is a word that is going to help you to transform, to give the idea that you are having in your mind to another person. It is very, very important. So congratulations, really. That's very cool. It's very great that you are doing that. Yeah. It's very great. So maybe we are going to need your new acquired words in the Japanese lessons, which we are going to do maybe now, because just 20 minutes are left. Are you in with me? Are you going to help me with Japanese again? Or shall I do it afterwards? What do you think? Do you want to see? Do you want to see the baby stuff, Duolingo words, and how I'm trying to make a bridge? Or shall we go on with the big table here? Twilight is writing, I just want to be like you, to speak 3 languages fluently. If I remember right, you are speaking Russian. You are very, very brave and great in English. You are learning Japanese, and if I remember right, you are living in an area of Russia which are speaking a language which is not Russian. So you are speaking 4 languages already, right? Am I right? So you are my inspiration in this wise. You are the inspiration. You are the great one here. That's right. You are impressive. And you are learning German as well. So, 5 languages already. Twilight writes, I'm ready for whatever you want. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. Well, then let's do just for a few minutes really Duolingo. So now Twilight is writing, I mean, yes, we do. I think he's writing about the language. Yes, we do, but I can't speak the language of my region, unfortunately. That is really unfortunate somehow. Because the thing is, actually, the problem with the languages is, and I'm sure you know about that, if you are not using the language, you are definitely going to forget about that language. Even if it is your mother tongue, even if it is your first language you have learned, you are going to forget about it. And I don't know how much you know about your language of the region. But the thing is that in every part of the world, actually all these very unique languages are going extinct every day. And I think you already have realized that every language does have something special. I know that probably you have already got the feeling that if you're talking in Russian, it is something very different than if you are talking in English and if you're trying to think in English. I would describe it as, and in those languages I know, like in English, German and Russian, they are all different and you're thinking even different because of the languages. I mean, English is very like a wave, it is very smooth, it can be very rhythmic. And if I may read what Twilight is writing, so that he can't speak, unfortunately, the language, and that he also can't speak Japanese, because his level is very low, but I think you are on the right way. You are learning. And every day and every word which you are learning is going to take you and bring you closer to the aim, to the goal you have. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And actually, no, it's not me who is kind, it's you who is kind, who is here with us and giving me energy to go on my way as well. It is not just what I can give you, it is more important how much you can give me. And I hope you know how much it really matters that you are here. And Twilight is also writing that the language of the region in which he's living, he says, I was learning this language at school, but the system was bad. And also Twilight writes that he agrees, I think my mind changes when I switch to a language. Definitely, yeah. That is what I was saying and trying to say, that English is very smooth. It is like a smooth wave. German has a very structure. It's very strict. It is quite precise, but it's very structured. But Russian, on the other side, on all the other languages I have learned so far, and I really am quite okay with the other languages, especially with German, I can tell you no other language goes as deep into your soul as the words which are used in Russian. They are somehow touching you deeper, really in the soul, if you may say. That is the impressive stuff. And also when I was now starting to learn Chinese, it is simply a totally different way to think. Even simply memorizing all the different symbols which are meaning something, that is already changing you. That is why every language is actually important. Yeah. Those are my thoughts, at least, about that. Those are my thoughts. Though I have to admit, it would be great if there would be one language which almost everyone could speak. It can be English, like it is at the moment. It is already great that there is a way to talk to quite a lot of people already which are learning the language. But I also would recommend that every language which does exist at the moment can teach the whole society, the whole world actually, something specific about that. So it's quite a pity that some languages are getting lost, but well, we will see how it's going to be in the future. So Twilight agrees. Thank you very much. So how about at least don't forget about Japanese then? We are not going to do a lot, I think. Where is Japanese? Japanese, hello. Duolingo, there it is. So we're doing a little bit Duolingo. We do Duolingo. Amanda, wow, we can congratulate Amanda with 10 lessons in one day. Give a high five. So, Twilight, what do you think? Hiragana 4? Haven't done not a single thing, so I'm going to know nothing about that. Are you going to help me? Or should we do something what I have done before? Oh, some advertisement. We are going to use this advertisement to receive some money. Insufficient funds. What? I don't know what's going on. So, Hiragana 4. What do you think, Twilight? You are. You are in, so let's go. I haven't heard anything. Have you heard anything? Oh, wait. So we are on Hiragana lesson 4 in our Japanese class with Twilight, our best teacher. BM means best master of Japanese. That's what I can tell you, other guys. Definitely. Twilight is...
Go.
Go. Okay, this is something I
Go.
can hear. Go. That was right. Match the pairs. Ooh. 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 Okay, this was usually a key, so it's maybe a gi, I assume. This was usually without those little wait. Was a ku. Twilight, it is just the truth. You are our best master class teacher of Japanese. Definitely. So this is usually a ku. So I think those signs I make are making the sound harder, right? From a ku, it's going to be a gu, I assume. Alright. This is logical. At least something is logical in Japanese, right? Twilight, we have talked about that already, that there are some illogical things, but this appears not bad. So this is usually a ka, but with those signs, it should be a ga. Right. Okay, what is this? I can't remember what this is. This looks like a flash. Was that a ha? No, it was not a ha. So we have a go and a ge. I think this is a go.
Go.
Go. It is. Alright. And this is a ge. Okay, should somehow try to remember this go and this ge. I can't. I have to admit I can't memorize that. I'm going to forget that.
Ginko.
Oh, okay.
Ginko.
Ginko. What does it mean? Does it mean manga? I don't think so. I think manga would sound manga. Is it a bank? I'm correct so far. Thank you. Thank you, Twilight. I assumed that it is like that. So I think that's good that it is, this is logical. I think it means bank. Or maybe a bank. Does Japanese have this, I don't even know how they're called in English, to be honest. The syllables, how is it? What is an A? Yeah, but you know. It is bank, right? How was it? How was the sound?
Ginko.
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 Yeah, a bank. The bank. A bank, the bank, the banks. Oh, it does also mean even the plural. So it is singular and plural. Twilight, is it always the case that every gnome, like house and so on, if you know the word, it is also in singular, so like house and houses is also the same? Can you tell me that, Twilight? That would be interesting grammar thing to know. if there is any changes, if it is singular or plural. Because here it appears
Ginko.
like it is the same. Like Ginko is a bank, the bank, and the banks. So, a bank. Again, match the pairs. So, Twilight is writing, yes, they have no plural and singular forms of the words. Great. That makes it a lot easier, right? That makes it a lot easier. That is great. Okay. So we have here again our words. Twilight is writing. So you should understand it from the context. There's not even another word which is saying one house. Oh, yeah, of course, one house would be probably Ichi house. Ichi house, Ni house, and so on. I don't know. So, or because you're writing, you should understand it from the context, so there's no other information if it is plural or singular, right? That makes it again a little bit difficult. Okay, what do we have again? This was a gu.
Gu.
That was a ge.
Ge.
That was a go.
Go.
That was a ga.
Ga.
And that was a ki. Gi.
Gi.
Alright. A manga. Now we have a manga. And here it is. Manga. Okay.
Manga?
So far, it's not so difficult. Oh, and this is written in kanjin. Twilight, the other thing I would like to ask you. How much is this kanjin used? Are you now learning just kanjin, or are you learning the words always in hiragana? How is your training? So, how can you just learn hiragana, or are they using a lot of kanjin? So like you actually have to learn kanjin anyway, because otherwise you can't read anything actually in Japanese. I don't know. This would be a very interesting question, because then I probably should already start to memorize this as well. This what is that? This is like a ship. A ship which is besides a house which is using Windows PCs. Oh, Twilight is writing, yep, I learn kanji. They normally don't use hiragana. Really? Why am I learning then hiragana? Twilight. Twilight writes, they use hiragana for grammatical structure. Really? Man. Now I'm disappointed. Really? Do it? Example from 2. From 2? No, you have to. Please tell me more what you mean about from 2. Example. Is EG means example, right? This is an AG. I'm still not so familiar with the font of my own chat. So Twilight writes, you should learn everything in hiragana at the beginning, cause it's hard to start right away with kanji. It is hard to start with kanji because in Chinese you don't have any other choice. So I started in Chinese, of course, with the Chinese symbols. Man, really, I'm now disappointed. I thought if I at least going to know all the hiragana signs, then I'm going to be already on top of Japanese learning people. Now, then you have to teach us more, Twilight. Now we have always to remember this ship, this sinking ship from left, and the Windows house. This means manga. Sinking ship. Or, no, it is a partying ship, but besides the Windows headquarter. That is my bridge. Memorizing bridge. What do you say? Is it good? Manga. Super impressive, Duolingo says. Super impressive. Super. A bang. Oh, what was the bang? I'm not watching. I want to try to remember what was the bang. Can't remember. Nope. Kanto? No. San. What is it? Oh.
銀行
Totally wrong. Twilight. Don't beat me. Twilight writes, they use hiragana, writing prepositions. Okay, this is already not bad. Grammatical structures and so on. Oh, that's what you mean. For example, from and to. Oh. From to hours, maybe as well, something like that. Prepositions. Preposition. Twilight writes, for example, desu, which is to. What? For example, desu, which is to. Oh, wait. To be MRS. I thought, what is that? To be I am, are, or is. Desu. Desu. Desu Roberte. Huh? Is that right? No? Desu Duolingo. Almost. Don't beat me, Twilight, please. Oh, again, advertisement. We have already 2 advertisements today. Twilight writes, yep, from 12 to 13. Can you write that in Japanese? That would be beautiful. Can you write that? Yep. So, from 12 to 13, how would it look in Japanese? As I remember, in Japan there is such an interesting thing with the numbers, because you can actually have a meaning with every number, right? No, you're very great in explanation. Because Twilight wrote, hope I'm not that bad in explaining. No, you're great. You're very great. So Twilight writes, you forgot that verbs are the last words in sentences. I didn't know that yet. Have you told me that already? Nan desu ka? Nanda? Hai. Twilight desu. So am I then Robert desu? Robert desu? Man, I'm asking you so much. Oh, look at this. People, look at this. How beautiful this is. How beautiful. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wanna try to read it. So it's shu. No, kara. And then yom te. Of course you did. You told me already about desu. I'm sorry. I'm a bad guy. So I'm a bad I forgot even the English word. Pupil. This looks beautiful. But there is indeed this thing with the numbers, right? that is something I wanted to take a look on now, because it is so impressive. When I stumbled on that, I was so touched, because I was writing to a Japanese company, an resume, and I thought, can I write something cool with when I'm sending the send date of the email? Does it have a meaning or something? That was something that I wanted to try. I can't remember how it's called. Oh, Twilight is writing. The fact is that they don't pronounce u. So this should be this Roberto des. Oh, Roberto des. Roberto des. Roberto des. Twilight des. That's everything you need in Japanese. So that's everything you need. It's almost like Arabic then shukran and afwan. It's like thank you and please. So right. Roberto des. What was I was telling you about this very impressive things about the meanings of Japanese. Do you know about that? The meaning of I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to find it. One sec, please. So Twilight, you still did not tell me something about the numbers. Do you know what I'm talking about? In Japanese, there's even such a how's it called? Yeah, here this thing, I think. Japanese numerals. Is it here? This hito to something. Do you know about that? What I mean? I know that there was even such a generator of words of what the numbers mean. What are you talking about? Yeah, wait. Then I'm going to show you. I'm trying to find what I'm talking about. There's a specific name for that. Here it is. No, it is not. Is it? Or not? No, it's not. Wait. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can find it. No, this is not what I was thinking about. Is it this? No. Man, I don't know. I probably can't Cannot find that anymore. Though, there it is. Goroavase, that's how it's called. And you can like do from... Wait, what is that? So like with numbers you can write you can write a short message. Message. So like 8820141 would mean good tasting your mom. And they're like doing even numbers, especially using this Goroavase system to have meanings of numbers, so that you can remember numbers better, but also have something like here they're writing about a Japanese dentist what was using the those numbers, what meant in phone numbers, like here I think these numbers mean like no cavities, so like no caves in your mouth. Do you know about that? This is very interesting, I think. Goroavase. Here, Goroavase it's called. Or here, 0348 means this. And it means... What does it mean? I think it should mean sushi restaurant. Have you heard about that? Such things? So about this Goroavase things? Oh, okay. Right. This is also something funny. So like, like the first and the third of the day, that this is what it sounds in with the numbers. You have never heard about that, really? But I think it's very interesting. Because you also can, like here, 1492 means this, right? Is like this in Japanese. I don't know exactly how it's worked, but it probably means it's a good country. So you can remember the discovery of America by Columbus with Japanese. If you know Japanese, probably you understand that the year 1492, it's a good country. I think it's very interesting. I really like that, so I'm surprised that you haven't heard that. Or even here, the number P means an obstetrician goes to foreign country, whatever. I think it's interesting. Don't know what you think about that. So Konami you can write with 573. And here's also a generator. So that was what I was looking for. If you're interested, it's very cool. So probably if you're writing, I can't read you anything, but so like hello or... No, wait, do I have to write a number or what do I have to write here? Wait, I can't remember how I was using that. Can someone translate me this side, please? You are interested, so I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you in the chat if you want to see that. So I did not understand how this works here, but I can remember that I have used that somehow. I think I have used the Google Translator to translate it. Do you have the translator here? I don't have the translator. Wait, but I have somewhere the translator. If we are doing that, why not? Yeah, so here's... Wait, what? Here's the translator, but we... What? Right here. So I'm trying... Oh, we have to write here numbers. So like... I don't know. Let's say 19. What can we do with that? So 19 means, for example, rose. The color rose. Isn't that interesting? So you can remember, like, my birthday. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to translate this. Interesting. Whoa, this is. I'm not going to translate this. Sorry, that is 18 plus. Suddenly, let's say our time. What we have at the moment. Oh, great. So our time 0013 means thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very bad. So that's what it means. Cool. I love it. I love it. So maybe you can play around with that. And this is how it would like in Japanese. Man, I'm going to tell you what is that. Don't ask me that. Well, now I can remember my birthday very well. I'm not gonna tell you that, my friend. Why am I told you it is 18 plus. Now I probably have to erase your... I can't tell you that, really. You have to look for yourself. I didn't know that. By the way, it's real an accident. If you are taking a look what it means, but don't type that in Google, please, because just use Google Translator, not the Google search, because otherwise you're getting stuff that is definitely 18 plus. All right, friends, that was our little... Oh no, friends, we have lost our streak. Your message was filtered, right? Yeah, it's again in the automatic Twitch filter. As I said, it's 18 plus. I'm sorry, I can't change that. Man, we have lost our streak. Yeah. As I'm saying, it's an accident.
Manga?
I didn't know that it was calling that.
Manga?
Manga? Manga?
Manga?
Man, we have to do just 3 words and we have lost our streak day. Oh no, we haven't. Really? Why? Have I done it yesterday night? Probably. Oh man, we have still our 383 days streak. Yeah, so Twilight. Now you know about this system. So, I'm trying to memorize this Gorua Vase generator and this thing. It's quite interesting. I like it. So actually you can even memorize everything with that. What is this what I'm always forgetting, Robam? The date when the Titanic sank, it was 1913, if I remember it right. What does it mean? No, we have, I don't know. Maybe 19 means this, 13 means this. No idea what it means together. Alright, so, Goroga Vase. Now you know also about that. Yeah, I can, but I'm not spending more money on that. So it's all okay. And I think I have still... Oh, maybe we have used, by the way, streak freeze. No, we have still a streak freeze. All right. So that was about Japanese. So Twilight, if you are not against it, we are going further with our beautiful, beautiful ugly table. Oh, here I should have written the 1913, because here we have the translator. Oh, sorry, that's too close. I just want to try to... It's actually really easier to remember words if you... words. Wait, what? Dates. What does it mean? Do you know what it means? It's again rows. So 19 is always rows, and 13 is always very bad. Like very bad. Interesting. Okay. All right, so we're going on with our little list, gathering some information. So the homepage. It was written as Pinku. Yeah. Oh, really? It is just the English word for pink? Yeah, it was pink. That was what was the translator telling me as well. That it means pink or rose. Yeah, it's not rose, it's pink. Yeah, pink. The color pink, yeah. The color pink, and the other word was like something like suffering or something. 13. 13. Or suffering. Oh, this one. If you want to see it here. This one. Whoosh. This is what it means. I mean, we can use the translator one more time and translate it right into English. Miserable, yeah, that's what it means. So pink miserable. 1913 was pink miserable, and that was the year when the Titanic sank, I think. I don't know why I'm remembering. I want to try to remember when the Titanic sank, but it's just a, yeah. Wow, there are a lot of words for misery, suffering, sadness. This looks like boo. Does it mean also boo? Bushi. I mean, in Chinese it means boo and means not something. Yeah, unhappy, boo something, right? This is a kanji Chinese sign, I assume. So, I think we have finished Commerzbank. So we sold it at a not very great point, but at least we have had not such a big minus, such a big loss. Then we are going on with BMW. BMW homepage. We're gathering the information. So this is BMW. It does. It does. It does, yep. Wait, what? What does it? Kanji, the boo thing, right? Kanji literally translate as Chinese characters. Really? Kanji, Chinese characters. All right, this is good to remember. Thank you very much. That's great. 不是，不是，我很好，我很高兴。Moment. I should probably learn Chinese then again. If I anyway have to learn kanji, then probably I should learn Chinese. Now we are coming back to the topic. And you can learn, you can use every kanji, so every Chinese character is understood by Japanese people, or are there some which just Chinese people can understand? Do you know something about that? So do the Japanese people use every sign which the Chinese also use? Or are there differences? Do you know something about that? This would be interesting to know. So BMW. I have bought BMW. When have I bought it? Quite long ago. As I said, it was my first share. I bought it in 2018, on the 25th September 2018. Wow. What is September? September is not the 10th, it's the 9th, 2018. At the price of 80. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. This is all right. So these stats are right. And as you can see, what was a very big mistake, but actually at this time there was not much possibility to buy shares somewhere else. It was a time when in the USA the first apps started which were almost without commission, and that's when it swapped then to Germany afterwards, but just 1 or 2 years later. So like the Robinhood app in the USA, that is actually what Trade Republic is in Germany. So we have bought it at the price of €81.60, and at the moment it is a price of €87.55. Oh, so, by the way, Twilight writes us, yes, Japanese people can understand Chinese characters and vice versa, but words are sometimes translated in different ways. It is understandable though, because probably those writings they have used together, but then after time the pronunciations and the meanings have changed. I think there's such a story, I think, behind that, or something similar. So that is the information we have. Twilight writes, so Japanese and Chinese people use different characters to write the same sentences. Alright, that's cool. I like that. We should definitely go on and learning Japanese. And maybe kanji as well. Twilight is writing, I've seen a video where Japanese people tried to translate Chinese words and they almost succeeded. Okay. That was something that I really wanted to know, because actually then maybe it really makes sense to learn Chinese if, as you have said, that in the Japanese language is a lot, that there's a big part of Japanese, like the Japanese language is using Chinese characters, then it would be of course very useful to know kanji, so, or the Chinese characters. Then you know already one language and maybe can like convert and to go to Japanese faster. But what I'm thinking about now is, you said that they do know the characters, but do you know how are they pronouncing the words also the same way? So like is I mean, let's assume the word for house looks as a character the same in Chinese and Japanese. Are they pronunciating it the same way? Oh, so Twilight is writing, yes, it can be easily to learn Chinese for me. I would say it's like learning Dutch when you speak German. That's a very good comparison. How do you know about the similarities between German and Dutch? Do you have Dutch people as well? You told already that you know some people from, I think it was Swiss and Austria, right? And Germany now as well. Germany, you know, one as well. But it is though quite difficult sometimes to understand Dutch. Especially if you know just German. But if you know German and English, it's getting easier. It feels like Dutch is very close to, it's using a lot of words from English and also from German. So something like that. So, right, what I wanted to find at the moment was how many dividends we received from BMW while we are having it. So one dividend with €3.50, €3.50, two, wait, so let's write it down. 350 plus 250 plus 250 plus 190. As we can see, the dividends are going down. It's not good, but we received in total €7.90 in dividends. What means that we are actually at the moment in the plus of 5 and almost 5%. So 4% and 89 cents. 9 cents. 4% and 89. This is what it means. So if you would sell it right now, we would be still in the minus. Why? Because I'm realizing right now that the sell fee is not here involved in here, and I think the sell fee is about 12%. Yeah, because it's an on Comdirect, Commerzbank. Twilight is writing, no, I don't think so. Chinese and Japanese people can read one kanji in different ways, but the translation will be the same. The translation will be the same. Yeah, the translation of the character will be the same. But how is the pronunciation? So like, sounds it the same? Do Japanese people also have this thing with ma or ma? You know, this different sounds at the beginning or the ending. An example, China in Japanese is Chugoku, and in Chinese, I hope, Zhonggua. In Chinese it is... Yeah, in Chinese it's a little bit difficult to pronounce. I can't remember. Gao. Something with Gao. I think it was something with Gao, not with... Oh, so no, Japanese have no tones. Alright, this is already interesting. Because in Chinese it is very important about the different sounds. It really means different things. What makes it quite difficult, to be honest. Yeah. What makes it quite difficult. So about the selling fee. Twilight Rise, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I didn't really learn Chinese. Absolutely no problem. I'm not that good in Chinese as well. And what you have written in English, Zhongguo, so like, I don't know how you would pronounce it, and you probably don't know as well, but Gao, I think Gao was also always Zhongguo. Gao. I can't remember. To be honest, I can't remember as well. And I'm not as good in Chinese as I would like to be. This is something I can definitely tell you. And please don't be sorry. You are great. You are doing very, very great, by the way. You're answering here every question. Wait, why say a recap that the stream has ended? Oh no, it hasn't. Alright. Alright. I have had just to refresh it. So the selling is going to cost about €12.42. This bank is killing me, really. And what I want to do here with the dividend sell price, with the sell price, is that I would like to take that in account. So if we are having a sell fee, I would like what? That we are having this price, this current price, minus the sell fee. No. Yes. Yes, minus the sell fee. So minus this sell. Minus this sell. I think this is the right thing. It makes quite a lot of other things look worse, but I think this is the right calculation. By the way, what I wanted to ask you, Twilight, if you are still here. You said you're learning from a book. Have you learned the new words in Japanese and the grammar also from the book, or have you watched something, some lessons or something in the internet? Would be interesting to know how you have learned today, for example. Would be interesting to know. O3 plus M3, O3 plus the dividends, but minus O. What? No. Something is wrong about it. Not O, minus O. O3. Now that looks better. So there's not a 25%, but 20% because of the sell fee. That is the better calculation. Yeah, I like that more. It's the better one. So, Twilight writes, I think my textbook is pretty modern, but of course I use other resources. Alright. But you still remain as a secret. Twilight writes, I can recall Japanese Pod 101, Easy Japanese on YouTube. That is good. That is something that you can recommend. Japanese Pod 101. Sounds great. I'm gonna take a look on that right away. Oh wait, what happened? Don't do this to me. So, as I said, this is something BMW would be still in the minus because of this very fat, big fee, which is going to be used by the bank. It's very problem with the bank. Okay, let's take a look on Japanese YouTube. Let's take a look on YouTube. And on Japanese Pod 101. Oh, there it is. Learn Japanese free. That is awesome. I think that is very great. We are going to abonate. We're going to push the button already and take a look. They're having even live streams. Maybe we should be with them. And they are like interesting looking people. 10-day hiragana challenge, 10-day katakana challenge. This is awesome. Awesome. Twilight, thank you very much. I'm going to... I don't know if there are other people with us in chat, but I definitely want to give everyone the possibility to maybe take a look on that, because it appears like a very interesting thing, right? So if you want to learn Japanese, and Twilight, our master of the Japanese language, can recommend us this free YouTube site. And Twilight writes, yes, they have live streams which they show 24/7. So like probably recorded streams. And there are 14 people. They just repeat all the videos they have there. Yeah, I thought so. But of course, why not? So the people can be together in a stream and do the things together. That is cool. That is very cool. It's awesome. If you are not against it, I would like even to add this source to our big structure, or at least to the stream. Yeah, why to the big structure as well, because this is very cool. Yeah, you are our sensei. You are our sensei. Sensei Twilight. Konnichiwa. Arigato. Arigato, Sensei Twilight. Konnichiwa. So where are we? Parts RBN, Japanese, become better version. I'm going to put that to the mind. Learning languages, and we are going to learn languages. Wait, I haven't put which one? Japanese, yeah, Japanese. So YouTuber channel, and I wanna put it here. Thank you very much, Sensei Twilight. Be our best man, Sensei Twilight. Thank you very much. That's great. Right, so Japanese 101. This is something that I want to put it here. And also we have learned today, by the way, Japanese, and I want to put this here to a lingo, but I know you are thinking now, oh no, not this big structure again. But yeah, this is our journal. It is like the collection, the documentation, everything that we are using, and maybe someday some other people are going to be here and take a look and saying, wow, they watched us, or they used this and this. So thank you very much. We are going, maybe we are someday are going to take a look together on that. But to be honest, I don't know if I can show simply something, even if we are looking it together, I'm still not quite sure if it is allowed, to be honest. And we will see. I have to check that. I'm still not sure about that. Japanese habits. You know you've been in Japan too long if... Oh man, this looks already interesting. I wanna take a look on that. Is it okay if we take a look on that? Is it without sound? Or maybe it's because I know I think why. Oh, because
that Japanese people tend to do. Let's go! Japanese people like to do peace sign when they're taking a picture. Peace! いやいやいや、いいですいいです。
いいですいいです。いいですいいです。
お腹いっぱいなんで本当に。
Oh, this is great that they are writing everything
いやいや
here.
どうぞどうぞどうぞ。いやいやどうぞどうぞどうぞ。
どうぞどうぞどうぞどうぞ。
譲る。So if it's the last piece of food, Japanese people think it's kind of impolite to eat the last one, so they keep declining. どうぞどうぞ。
どうぞどうぞ。
遠慮します。Offering to eat for another person.
Yeah, and who's eating then the last part? No one. Sensei Twilight. Who's going to eat it?
Between Friday and Saturday, I was I'm not kidding.
日本人は会話をしているときによくうなずき
The
ます。
Japanese often nod
相手に
when
対してちゃん
what?
と聞いて
It
るよって
also
いう
expresses
サ
the
インも
attitude
含
that they
めて。
listen to you.
うんうんうんうんうんうんうんああああ
Really? That's what they're doing? So I'm doing
We like
sometimes too.
to take tons of pictures.
Guess what? What? It's said that there are no dentists in Hawaii
なんで
because their teeth are so good. Because in Hawaii it means it's so good, huh? They
例
mean
えば面白
foreigner.
くない時とか気まずい雰囲気にな
You
らない
mean
よう
me?
に笑う時があります。あ、すいません。
Excuse me.
例えば写真を
When you
撮ってる人の
cut
前
in
を通
front
る
of
時と
someone
か、
taking a
あと
picture
映画館
or
の
someone
座席
sitting at the
座って
theater,
る人の前を通る時とかにこういうジェスチャーを
this
します。
gesture is used.
結構サラリーマンの人が
I think it's
すること
often
が多い
used by
です
businessmen.
あ
I see.
はい
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。はい。
Yes.
あ、どう
Oh,
ぞ
thank you
あ
so
りが
much.
とうございます。普
Gozaimasu.
段から挨拶する
When the
時
Japanese
とか
greet
面
each
と
other
向
or
かって
talk
喋る
face to
時
face.
にこうお辞儀をする癖があるので。
Ah, you mean the
電話
mean
でも
foreigner
つ
is
いつい
gonna eat the last cookie?
ありがとうございます。うんうん。
You are right. Man, I wanna go to Japan one day. I gonna tell you. This is one of the most... it's definitely some place where I wanna be. Japan one day. Well, let's see. Shibuya. Well,
えっと
so they don't... I think it's hard.
So when Japanese people thinking, they say,
えっと...
like that. It's like, let me see. Well.
Alright, that's great. I like that. So what do you think, Twilight? We are going to be the mean foreigners who are going
日本では
to
普
eat
通
the
お
last
家に入
cookie?
るときに靴を脱ぎます。だからもしあなたも友達のお家に行くときは玄関で靴を脱いで汚さないようにしましょ
Yeah,
う。
by the way, this is
Very
very interesting that they are always putting off the shoes. And that is what they are talking about here. If they are entering a room
へー
or a house, they
正座
are...
日本で和室に座るときとかこう正座するのがポライトなので
This is a polite way to
普
say.
段こうやって床に座るときも正座することもあり
That's
ま
great.
す。
So we are definitely going to leave a like.
パニッシュメント
Oh, I'm not signed in
他の
here.
ため
I
Peace
have to
sign.
take put it
Peace
somewhere
sign.
else.
うなずく not
Nazuku.
お辞儀
Bow.
bow 空気を
I
飲む
like so much
Read
when they
between the
use
lines.
this eto
ついつい
Yeah, because it sounds actually like Russian a bit,
星座
like
Great
this.
city.
写
真を撮ってもいいですか
Can
I take a picture? If you want to understand all secrets of Japanese body language and gestures, check these videos.
Alright, they are great. I like it. So Twilight, thank you very, very much that you have give us this opportunity to take a look on such a great site. For those who are maybe new here, I'm going to give it into the chat. Please go to them, subscribe. They are great. This is great that they are offering so much information, and I love such things. This is very great. All right. So maybe, I don't know. As I said, I'm not quite sure if we can use that without the problem in our own stream, but definitely it's great that we are here together. Twilight is writing, it's like they show that they are interested and always use well. Yeah, well. Well, it's right, yeah. It's right, Twilight. Thank you very much. It is actually very impressive that you're in Russia, in a place where it is probably not so common to learn Japanese, and still you're learning it. It's beautiful. I think it's great. It's a very great goal and aim, and I'm sure that everything is gonna work fine for you. I really hope. I really hope. But for now, we are going on with finishing our font. By the way, we are here taking a look on actually how much shares and how much value our fund has so far. So like well, it is difficult to tell you now everything from the beginning, what we are doing here, but this fund is the beginning of something big, if you may say. And this is not everything yet. It is just the share section and also a little bit Ethereum, which we are probably not going to do today. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies I have already bought, and to be more precise, which has gained a lot of momentum in this year. And this is something we're going to check probably tomorrow. So for everyone who is interested, how big our font of Together Better, our Fund of Hope, is already in the cryptocurrencies, we're probably going to do that tomorrow. But today we're going to finish this with this stuff. And Twilight writes, same for you. Well, same for you to mean like I'm in Germany and know Russian and English. More or less I have had just luck, to be honest. Of course it was my own choice to not forget Russian, but still I have also had a lot of luck, and that's something what I'm never going to forget, and what I'm thinking about when I see people who simply did not have the same luck as I have, and in situations which they really simply need help because otherwise they can't get out. Every one of us sometimes is getting to a point in life where he simply needs help, and somehow I simply one day I want to be able to help as many people as possible. This is exactly what we're trying to do. Building a fund which is going to try to help without getting smaller every time helping, without trying to always find new people from new kind people who are going to give something into the fund, but by itself. So this is the thing. yes, we are going to need at the beginning a lot of help as well. But the hope is that one day we can give this help back, and it's probably going to be more than it was given in. And Twilight is writing, I meant good luck in learning Japanese and Chinese for you too. Oh, that thank you very much. Oh, that you meant by same for you. Thank you very much, Twilight. Thank you very much. But I am assuming sometimes already that I at least would like to learn in Japanese the possibility to read hiragana, kitagana. As it appears, kanjin, I won't be able to learn everything. Then I probably should shift to Chinese. And I actually would like to learn also what I actually have started already. Wait, where is it? Actually, I have Duolingo. Where are you? I have started already to learn, as I said, Chinese. I think I'm even quite further. Chinese, I'm a little bit further than in Japanese, and also I would like to learn the Arabic signs, where I am very at the beginning. So like having the possibility at least to read what they're writing, and the same in Hindi. Hindi, I have used a different app, but as you can see, I have tried to memorize the letters as well. So in a way, I somehow try to learn the basics of as many people as many languages possible, and then try to maybe go on, dependence of where we are going to be and where the help is going to be needed most. That is the thought behind that. Probably that is the thing. That is the thing. Well, I'm not sure how great that is, but thank you, Twilight, for your words. Why I'm not sure about how great it is, because this way I will learn about everything a little bit, but nothing as good as it should be. That is something that I'm not so happy about. We will see. We will see. I will just try my best every day, step by step, a little bit closer to more languages and different topics. As you can see, here we are at the moment in trading, talking about trading in general, trading in shares and cryptocurrencies, also about bots. We are going to write in program languages some trading bots which are going to find for us the best times to buy or sell shares and things that we want to have in our fund. In our fund Together Better. So as you can see at the moment, and we don't have all the cryptocurrencies yet, we have in our fund about 653 euros. It's not so much. And as I said, it's not yet as everything is written down here. Cryptocurrency is going to be still quite a lot more, but I think it's about 1,000 euro at the moment. But I hope it's going to be more. And day by day, year by year, it's going to be more. Oh, by the way, what I have realized right now, that there is something missing in the big structure, by the way. Because something that I haven't written down yet is that we're not just having shares, ETFs and so on, but also we are in P2P, as though people to people lending, like Mintos. Twilight. Thank you very much that you have been with us again. It's such a pleasure. I hope I'm the one who's making you sleepy so that you are going to have a better sleep. And anyway, thank you so much that you have been here. You're a great person. I hope you know that. And I hope you are going to see us soon back again on stream or live. One day, one time, step by step. So, good night, my friend. I wish you just the best dreams. Twilight. Thank you. And bye. I'm not going to do a lot today. I'm just finishing the chart, which you don't like. And then just go on. Going to bed as well. So, good night, Twilight. Good night. So, but meanwhile, we are trying to go on with the last share which we are having in our fund, and this is called Going Public Media AG. It's a German company. Probably no one of you knows about that, and to be honest, I do not know much about it as well. Going Public Media. That is the site. It is a site which is a publisher. Who would thought that? I didn't know, to be honest. Why I'm having it? It was again testing a platform because I have tested I've started with Comdirect, then I've tried the GER. This is a Netherlands-based trading platform, which is already a lot of cheaper than Comdirect, but still, as you can see, the fees are about €2, and comparison to the fees of Trade Republic still double their size, but definitely already better, right? So that's why we have bought their 10 shares, and that's why we have now €26.20 in our fund, which is already 12% because of the dividends which it was giving us over the years. And now I have to take a look. When have we bought it? We bought it on the 5th September 2019. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was when we were buying that. And we're now already 12% over it, but I think this is because we don't have here the fees, which are going to be probably €2 again. Probably. That is probably true. So, this so far about our shares. This is all we have at the moment. Not much. Definitely not much. Definitely something that is going to be much more, and where we're going to pick very direct and concrete the shares which we want to have. Right. So let's take a look. Now we are going on. Here we are now. I think we would simply duplicate this. We're going to simply duplicate that. Erasing this thing, because this is This is empty actually. And we're going to call this crypto. Right. And we are going to erase all the shares we have had. And just leaving the cryptocurrencies, which is here at the moment just Ethereum. This is what we're going to do today, but afterwards so we are erasing Ethereum from here. So we have in shares at the moment 267 euros. And in crypto and in P2P, we're going to have some more in the fund. That is how the fund looks at the moment. But anyway, I think we have done a lot for today. It was a great stream, I think. Very successful in a way. We have learned a lot of words in Japanese. And I have found some interesting stuff about this trading. Wait, next era energy, I want to take a look one more time on, wait, where is it? Here it is. When have I bought it? 18 December 2020. So 18th December 2000. When? 28? Really? Just before Christmas. Interesting. What about Ballard Power? When have we bought that? We bought Ballard Power 19 August 2020. 19 August 2020. No, not 21. Or 21. No. We are in the year 2021, right? So, I think we have here all the information we need to decide when we are probably going to sell something with a plus. Like Next Era Energy is quite close to a plus, although we have to think about the €1 fee. €1 is going to be here as well. This is something that we have to take in account if we are taking a look on that, because if we are going to sell this one share, it's going to cost definitely at least €1 on the Trade Republic app, which is something like Robinhood, like the USA Robinhood app in Germany. So my friends, I hope it was not too complicated. I hope it was not too strange. But I think it was definitely something interesting for someone maybe to see what we are having at the moment, where we are heading, what we are going probably to sell or do. So we definitely have some problems with Commerzbank still, with Ballard Power at the moment. Why do we have such problems with Ballard Power, by the way? Or because we just bought for €1 one amount. Yeah, that was the problem. I understand. This is what we have learned so far, right? Not using platforms which are having very big fees. Who would thought that? The other thing is selling, buying should be at the moment on a right moment, and the sell should be sometimes. Especially we have learned that about Ballard Power. We could have made really a double, so like 115% plus, but I simply did not sell. That was bad. 123% in the plus, and I have not sold it. This is something that we're going to change by using bots, and also I'm going to be more focused on such situations. So, right. It is great. I think we can also think, by the way, about selling, maybe going public, because together with the dividends we receive from that, we already would have at least a 6% plus, which I would say a plus is a plus, right? It's not bad. So far to the Fund of Hope and how big it is at the moment. I hope, friends, you have had quite a good day, quite a good stream together with me, and you're going to have even a more beautiful night. You're going to cool down, listen to this smooth music. This smooth, chill out music. Step by step, closer to the dreams we all need. All right. To everyone, thank you very much that you have been with us. Bye.